Morning, everybody. I'm Mark Louie with Crystal Organic Farms. We're over here at Morningside Farmers Market in Virginia Highlands. We're here every morning at 7:30 for the summer hours, and we close at 11:30. What we got here today, brown turkey figs. This is the first harvest of the figs. This particular variety usually is harvested before all the others come on of the other varieties that we grow. Very creamy texture, absolutely divine. We just picked them yesterday. Wonderful way to enjoy these. Obviously, just pop them in your mouth, but oh, there you can see it. The brown turkey fig, what's nice about it too is as it ripens, it gets very soft, but it holds its body a little better than things like the celestial or the black mission. What's wonderful about it though is if you do a flambe, or that's a fancy word for just saying throw some booze on it and put a match to it, it's really fantastic. I like to just get a hot skillet, throw some ghee or butter with coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil, pinch of sea salt in there. Throw these in there whole, and if you can possibly get them to sear it, I'm still trying to master this, but if you can get them to brown up a little bit, sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on top of them, and maybe a little bit of brown sugar if you want, get that to crust on there. So it's got to be kind of a quick process. And then at the very end, take some brandy or whatever your favorite brandy-like alcohol would be.
This one tastes good.
Throw a shot on there. Hey, thanks, Preston. Throw a shot on there and flame it right away. So you burn all that alcohol and get it to caramelize further. For a couple of minutes, once that's burned down, and then serve it over some plain yogurt or some vanilla ice cream. Take some crushed walnuts, powder that over the top. It's going to taste like you worked on it all day.
Wow, that sounds good. Now, these figs, when do they come into season? What is the season for figs?
It seems like we're a little bit late this year. I think it should have actually started about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. And I think we've got maybe about 3 weeks of harvest time. But then when the brown turkeys start to peel back, the black mission and the celestial then start to come on. Hey, thank you, Preston. Oh, it's $1 bite, by the way. Enjoy.
So these come into season late July and have them into mid-August.
Yes, typically. I mean, who can say what the weather patterns are? They seem to change every year.
What is for people who are not familiar with figs, to fruit? Tell us a little bit more about what they're like inside and what do they taste like?
That's a good question, because one of the things that's important about figs nutritionally is they're really high in calcium. It's one of the best calcium sources that's not dairy. They're great for kids. They're real easy on your stomach. Fig also, when you grow it, it's probably the easiest fruit in the South that you can grow. I'll break this one open for you.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Also, nutritionally, there's something about it that I read that, especially for men, there's some other compounds in figs, but for everybody, we all benefit from the calcium.
And what's it taste like? How do you
It's,
describe it?
it doesn't taste like any other fruit that I've had. This particular variety, though, is literally got a creamy taste and texture to it. The seeds are very tiny, so I think even people with little stomach issues, diverticulitis and whatnot, the seeds are so small on these, I don't think it would bother anybody. But consult your doctor, of course. Best way to describe it, it's just creamy, very soft. There's no fiber to it, and they're fantastic for your stomach. Good source of calcium. It tastes as satisfying as a chocolate bar without having all the bad stuff in it.
Wow. The word I've heard people used to describe it is luscious.
Yes, that's perfect, really. Luscious brown turkey figs.
And where can we find these figs and when?
Right now we got them here. We're the only farmer right now, unfortunately, that is harvesting brown turkey figs, or any figs for that matter, at Morningside Farmers Market here in Virginia Highlands.
That's great.
7:30 in the morning we're open. Thanks for coming by.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
All right.